Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. Yes, I do. Absolutely, I do. So, today is Sunday, the 18th of August, 2024. It's not a bad day outside, actually. It's a little bit smoky still. I can kind of see it there, but hopefully it'll dissipate by this afternoon. Um, so first of all, what am I working on right now? Well, of course, my go-to, my nutcrackers. One of these days I'm going to hold it up and it'll be all done. It'll be all finished. Hopefully that day comes soon. I enjoy stitching on it, but I've been working at it for a couple of years now and I just like it. Yeah, I'd like to have it done. So, what did I do yesterday? Well, of course, yesterday I went and I went over to the yard sale. So I was over there shortly after 8 o'clock, and I sat there and I sat there, and one person came in, didn't buy anything, and sat there. Another lady came in. She bought a whopping 25 cents worth. So then I sat there. And then Juliet popped back. She had my pancakes, which were really good. And then, I sat there and sat there and sat there. I think I had like 10 vehicles come in all day. David stopped in though and spent a little bit of time with me, which was really good. So that took up a half an hour. But no, it was pretty DEAD. It was really, yeah, not much going on. And the biggest sale I did was right at the very end when I was packing things up. Somebody came in and bought a baby quilt. And that was the biggest sale. So yesterday, grand total of $30.25. And none of it was mine. So I ended up stitching quite a bit. I was able to listen to some music, which was good. It was just how the wind went and everything else. So I'll show you. I worked on my Oktoberfest gnomes. Gosh. Oh my gosh, come on. I really think this is a 16 count. I don't think this is an 14. I think this is a 16 count. So it's a little bit smaller. That's how far I got. Yeah. So I'm getting down here to work on the beard. So I don't know how many stitches I did yesterday. It was under 200. And then I ran out of, was running out of battery power. So I had to close it up. And thankfully I had a small printed cross stitch there that I did. And so I did that. And I left at, it was about 10 to 6 I left. And I came home and I was dead on my feet. I was dead, dead, dead on my feet. And I um, got my pajamas on, and I wasn't even very hungry. I think I grabbed some grapes, had some grapes, and then I made my chocolate milk for my pills. And I sat on my bed and I watched a bit of TV, wrote in my journal, didn't play my game or nothing. And then about 7:45, I was finished. I turned the light off. I laid down. I was out. I was out like a light. So, but it's just so funny. Yesterday, I decided that I was going to, if somebody would buy 3 books, I would give them a whole box of books for free. And you know what? I can't even give them away. I cannot even give them away. Nobody is reading anymore. Now, I read, but I listen to an audiobook, okay? But I do read. And I just can't read books anymore. It's too hard for this eye and, well, actually my migraine and that, which is actually a better. It's dropped about half. So hopefully it stays like that. It was bad yesterday morning, and then it dropped down as the day went on. So, so at noon today we have mass, and then after that, um, I'm gonna head over there to Juliet's, and I will look after the yard sale again, just until 6 o'clock, and then I will come home because I take my meds at 6:30. Last night I ended up being a little bit later on my meds, like to about, the time just got away from me. It was about 10 to 7 when I took them, and yeah, yeah, I can feel it. That's why I like to take them at 6:30. I have a set routine, and I am a person of routine, and that. So, yes. So, I'm sorry that I can't respond to anybody's messages. I was running out of juice there for my phone. So I had to use it very sparingly. And then at the end I was just kind of under the wire. It's a good thing I had a little bit of juice left in there. And because I had to chat with Juliet for a few minutes. But anyway, it, you know, the day went by, it seemed like it went by slowly. And yet, when I was in it, I just couldn't believe how fast the time was going. But it seemed like the day was, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It's it's kind of an oxymoron when I say it went slow but went fast, especially when the day was over. Oh my gosh, I just barely got into bed and was able to get my journal writing done and that kind of stuff. You'd think that I wasn't doing much of anything. I did walk around and because I'd have to get up every once in a while when people came, but also just to get up and stretch. So, but tomorrow was the last day for the yard sale. And in a way, I'm kind of glad. Now, I don't know if next week, we may see about going next week that we're going to go to Selkirk. And because then we're going to stop in at Arburg and drop off, you know, got a lot of stuff there, books and whatever else. It's all just going to get dropped off there. So, yeah. So that was the extent of my day. Oh, yeah. And oh, did I pig out? I just nibbled the entire day. And I can tell you, none of it was good. None of it was good. Oh, no, no, no. No. Oh, gosh. Jonah's snoring. Jonah is a snoring. I can hear him. Mm, mm. So, and despite the fact that I was up like 4 times last night to pee, I uh, I had a very good sleep. I was just wiped out. But just occasionally, it was that I heard um, music over there at the park. Now, when David came by, he told me, he said there was only about 60 people for the breakfast. And that's not very good. I'm thinking what they should maybe do is go back to having it over here at the arena where they can use the kitchen. And because I think that they would get a lot more people because it's inside. So, and especially for a lot of the older people, they don't they don't like to kind of be outside. And I did hear back from another, or I guess it was mother and daughter or something, and they wanted to go to the show and shine. And so they looked to get in there and they wanted $45. And all they were interested in was the show and shine. And they should have had it where it was just all closed in and at a cheaper price. And they said that they were just so disappointed that they just left. And so I got to make sure that I tell Derek and Dawn about that. that maybe next year that they will do something different. And the one lady said she said there were only 6 vehicles. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Oh gosh, not paying attention. Not paying attention. Just a minute. I gotta take this out. I got a thread caught up in there. So, oh, and I'm saying there that I'm not giving up on Saga. I'm not giving up on it. I'm just putting it aside for a while. I'm just not feeling the rhythm of it. Not yet. Not yet. And if I don't feel the rhythm, well, you know that as well as I do. If you don't feel the rhythm, then it's not going to flow right, because it's like you're slogging through it, right? So, got this green out of there. Okay. So, yeah, I took my pills a little too late last night. That's why I have to take them at 6:30. Really, any later than that, getting close to 7, it's not helping much. I've been watching a few floss tubers and that, what they're stitching on and things like that. But yes, back to Saga. I'm just going to put it aside for a while. Yes, I know I could bring it down to just using the variegated, but I have to finish the first row because I'm using the 3 colors. So I've got to go through it all and for the very first row. But I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. Not like it was with Pandemic, and not like how it was with Jack Be Nimble. Those ones I felt it. So I guess we will see what comes of it. So Christina stitched to your heart's content. I got my gnomes to work on, my Oktoberfest gnomes, and then I don't know what I'm going to start then. So, yeah. But otherwise, not much else. Not much else is happening. So, I'm kind of, oh, that's next. Okay. I'm happy that I didn't have to go early this morning. But I just couldn't believe it. Like the first person rolled in, it was about just after 9 o'clock. And she didn't find anything. She said she was only just stopping in. on our way to Poplar Field, and which is another town to the east of us here, on the way to Arburg. So, yeah. What's that? Yeah, it's the same color. But I mean, that's the way it goes, right? But the yard sale finishes up tomorrow evening, so I will go over there on Tuesday and start putting things into Susie. The one I'm gonna first take all the things that are going to the thrift store, which means all the books and clothes and whatever crafting things that are left there. I'm just, um, I'm just, yeah, it's all just gonna go. You know, you got to get to the time where it's like, um, you got to say, that's it. I'm done. I am done. I know I have to go through, I have a whole bunch of clothes here that I have to go through, baskets of stuff. And I'm going to see about um, what I'm going to do with that. Like some stuff I don't wear anymore. And yeah, if there are sheets there, they're all going to go. And because I just don't want to, I just don't want to keep it for another year. I'm just not going to. Now, there are my other items, like my wicker chest or dresser, and my laptop, and um, my DVDs, and that kind of thing. The food sealer is all gonna. I'm gonna sell it privately. Yeah. So that I'm not giving away. No, 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 no. So yeah. But that's about it. Oh my goodness. But it's surprising. I guess it was really the sun that really took a lot out of me yesterday. It did get awfully warm in the afternoon, and it's supposed to be warm this afternoon. So, yeah, I can do along here. That's good. I've gotten into a roll here where there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, gosh. So, how are you doing on your whips for Whip It Good August? For the August challenge, Whip It Good. As you can see, I'm working on it. And Yeah. And then for it's all about gnomes for September. Now, I think I've come up for an idea for October. And and as always, if you don't want to stitch on the challenge for the month, that's okay. I'm not saying you have to. It's just kind of good to work on, you know, something and you know, that's why I put it out there, because then it just kind of draws you that, okay, you know, I should work on this and I should work on that. Oh, that's an X there. Okay. And Jonah, he's up there. This morning here, I had this huge wolf spider in here. Not like the Australian wolf spiders that are like that big around, with arms that are like way out here. No, 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 no. But this one was fairly big. She was about that big. And she was running around here and looking for food. I know people will say, "Oh, well, why don't you kill it?" Yeah, I can't. I can't. Unless it's crawling on my face. Then maybe. No, but she wasn't doing anything. And she goes after all the little flies and grubs and whatever else. And besides that, you put them outside, they find a way in. So it's, and I'm always one that if you kill a spider, it's going to rain. And I don't like to kill, you know, unless it's, you know, in attack mode. But house spiders don't usually. They don't. They just want to be left alone. When I was there at Juliet's, there was a couple there, and they go, "Oh, that's a huge spider." And I'm going, "What? Where? Oh, look at that big ugly spider there." And they said, "Oh, that's a globe spider." "Oh, it's so big. It's so big." And she said, "Why do they call it a globe spider? Is it because they got a big fat bottom?" I can't remember what that is. Because spiders and all that have three parts, I believe. And I said, "Oh, yeah." But she was there, she was spinning her web. She had gotten all these flies in there and everything else. And it's like, okay, well, just leave her alone. She's doing her thing, she's not bothering you. And all of that, she's intent on just, and she was just, she had these little tiny flies in there and she was spinning hard. Oh yeah, she was really working it. And because most spiders you see, they're just kind of lazy and all that, but nope, not her. She was really going at it. So, and it was in a garage anyway, so big deal. So, but Anyway, so otherwise not much else is happening. It's just quiet, and it will be quiet. And I will stitch, and I'm hoping to be able to um, chat with Carol and Christina today. I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to try really hard, but I think that Messenger can work without internet. I think so. So we'll have to see. It's we have such poor things up here. And actually what they're planning on doing is, oh, I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday. I think I mentioned it to Juliet, that the CRTC is opening the doors for more like internet service providers to come in and to be offering competition, because Canada has one of the highest rates of internet. Like, we're double, triple what the US has. So it'll be good. It'll give Bell Media and who is working here, and Rogers and Sastel and all the others a run for their money, which is good. Which is good. So it should be. It's competition is always good. So anyway, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you. And so do I. And so does Jonah, who's up in the cat condo. And yeah, it's so I'm going to spend my afternoon over there at the yard sale. And that. So I think that's it. So I hope you will join me tomorrow. Next Sunday there will be a live again from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Okay, everybody, have a fantastic day, and we'll see you later. Toodle-oodles, everybody.